Does this look like an ordinary way to get college basketball tickets? If Duke students want to attend the Carolina game, they can either live in a tent for 2 months or spend 48 consecutive hours enduring the cold, rain, and snow with no shelter. While these conditions may seem hard enough, this year, right as the line monitors were letting people into the Carolina game, there was an unprecedented mob.
They kind of released us in groups of like 40. It wasn't very organized. And so as they kept releasing people from the back started like getting in front of people who were in the front and like trying to push their way to the front so they could like make sure that they got in. Ended up happening is there was just a huge mob of people all trying to like shove to the front and get in. The people in the front didn't want to get skipped by the people in the back, and then the people in the back wanted to make sure that they got in. And so the lawn monitors just had no way of like controlling everyone, like screaming and yelling. The huge mob of people kept like falling over. People were getting trampled.
This is where the madness took place. Over 300 students, many of whom were intoxicated, were pushing and shoving, trying to get into the doors of Cameron, which are right behind me. Kville looked like a crime scene. The Duke University Police Department formed a human barricade in order to help the situation. After last year's disaster, the line monitors decided enough was enough. Headline monitor Steve Hasse talked about the decision to kill walk-up line.
Walk-up line last year was a mess. It was something where we thought that the safety of a lot of students, of line monitors, of people in the general Kville area was compromised, and we thought that that wasn't a safe thing to do moving forward. And so kind of coming out of the Carolina game last year, we ultimately kind of had to change something, and we ultimately decided to go.
All of this just for one basketball game. In Durham, North Carolina, I'm Hannah Rubin.